The HK45, modern day semi-automatic, and it's been around since 1995. And could this be the best modern day semi-automatic made? I kind of like it a lot, and I'm going to tell you why in this video. I've seen a lot of reviews on the HK45. But what I pride myself in this channel, which I have to mention, thank you, my friends. I care about you so much. It's over a decade now. I'm in my 11th year of making videos. Thank you so much. I wish the views are accurate, but it doesn't matter. We know we're all watching. This HK45 is something you want, and I've said this in the past. Before you die, there's one thing you want to do, is shoot an HK45. Because a lot of people, and I talk to them with my shoulder holster company, weaponseducationholsters.com, and I talk to them and they say, well, I want the 9mm, which is a great ammo. Well, what's the difference with the 45? Well, I'm afraid of the recoil. Well, the HK45 is 30% less recoil, fact proven, than other 45s as far as their competition. So we're going to talk about that. And look at this package here. This is, first of all, let me tell you about the color configuration. And the reason why I take my time is because if you're going to buy this gun, I would think that you would want to see a detailed, intricate video on the product instead of a quick 3, 4, 5 minute video. So I enjoy taking my time and showing you all of the advantages of this pistol. And I've got 10-12 HKs. This is my first HK45. I've got the USP, Universal Service Pistol. I've done videos on that. And if you want to learn more about HK, Google HK Weapons Education and all my videos show up. So if I miss something in this video, you can see it in the other videos about HK. Now HK is it's quality. In my mind, or my opinion I should say, there's really 3 manufacturers, and I'm going all the way out there. I'm telling you what I think. There's 3 manufacturers that really stand out, and it's HK, FN, and SIG. And then you got, Revolvers and Smith and their and Ruger and all their different reasons for being so special. But when it comes to a really good semi-automatic, I tell you, the HK stands out for the following reasons. Okay, now, this color configuration, well, supposedly, I picked this up on an auction just only about 4 months prior to this video. I think I got it for a great deal, $800. Now, they're $1,400. Oh boy, is the price is going up on this stuff. And the reason why this color configuration is so special is because supposedly that Germany only released 200 of these with this dark earth, brown, whatever you want to call it, frame. And with the black slide, it's just gorgeous. And it is true, because you can look on sites and research. The days of buying pistols are changing. It's not like you can just walk into a gun shop and say, oh, let me test out 25 of your different options there. Because things are limited now, like ammunition. So I'm telling you, you want an HK45, and I'm not getting paid to do this. I'm up at 2 in the morning right now. I've been doing this since 9 p.m., getting ready for this video, to educate people, this is an excellent self-defense pistol for whatever you want it for, even hunting. If you put a 450 SMC short Magnum cartridge made by Double Tap, if you can find one, a box of those, I've been talking about them for 5 years. I hope you bought some. You put some really high-end quality ammo, you got a monster here. And that's exactly what this is. It's never going to fail. And now, with all that said, look at that. This is not what it comes with. This is a 13 round from the factory. Look how beautiful this is. 13 round from the factory. Plus one, so you got 14 rounds. And to drop the magazine, HK is well known to have this where you put your thumb and you drop it straight down. And to me that makes so much sense instead of hitting a button. It comes with two 10-round factory magazines. These are factory magazines also, these 13 rounders. Good luck finding them. Get online and get in line waiting for one. With that said, well, let's look at some of the stuff of the goodies I got for this gum before I get into I'm taking my time with my video because if someone's going to buy a very expensive product, which the product alone right now is at about $1,400, you need ammunition. And I always say you need 1,000 rounds. So that means, oh heck with the prices today, let's just call it 70 cents a round. That's $700 in ammo. Then I always say you need a lot of magazines. Oh my gosh, these mags are like close to $100 each now, $90. So you know, you're looking at thousands of dollars in an investment. That is why I like to take my time. And the people who watch the whole video are the true people who may buy the product. And I have no connection with HK, and I'm just doing it because I love the product. And HK is what honestly really got me excited about firearms way back when. Now, here is what I do. I grab my HK. I got these packages here. I can get them for you. They're pricey. They're up to $100 these things now each. So if you want one, call 954-804-4381. And you got to buy a minimum of 2 because they're so hard to get and it's such a pain in the neck. All right, so you got all your mags. Okay, so this mag would go here. And then you got spare mags here. I got like 5 or 6 of them in there. And then you put your pistol in here. All right, so that's how I carry it. And then in here, I keep first aid and more mags and other things. That's for a different video. Well, let's talk about the gun now. If you're going to buy an HK45, the color configuration, it really doesn't matter. It's aesthetics. But the quality of the gun is what matters. Now, let's talk about that. First, let's talk about the different variants. Now, that's what this is right here. And I have a little chart here. Please zoom in here, real close, and as you can see, this is online. You just Google or search HK45. This is not the compact, this is the full size, and I like the 13 plus 1 rounds, and they are, like I said before, from the factory, so you gotta try to get those and get 10 of them when they're available. Now, I got a variant 1, so it's double action, it's also single action. The control lever's on the left side. You can switch it to the right side if you desire. There's extra parts required. And now let me show you the gun. And now all these other different variants I've done videos on, by the way. So you have to Google HK45 Weapons Education, or just HK Weapons Education. And you'll see all the videos I've done on HKs, because I've got a bunch of them. Now, variant 1, very simply, is a decocker. If you're not familiar with a decocker, I've done a video on that. You can search decocker weapons education. So this empty safety check gun, you rack the slide, and your option, it's designed to drop the hammer, and your first shot will be in double action. Okay, now first look at here. See, you need to, the most important thing, it's kind of like someone who hunts with a bow. The most important thing is their fingertip pulling that bow. And when should they release it? And when you shoot tens of thousands of rounds over the years in high-end training, going through running and gunning and shooting and moving targets and shoot houses and all that stuff like I've done, you're going to learn that your little index finger here is going to have to learn this trigger to really make you hit the spot you want to hit. So, first shot, double action, because I decocked it. Decocking will not fire around. It'll make this hammer barely touch the primer, but it won't. And then you bang. It's a little harder of a pull. It's about 8-9 pounds. But when you have your second shot, you zoom in here, and you see as I slowly pull it out. Hear that? Now that's where you just start going boom, 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 boom. Even when you reload your mags, boom, 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 boom. It's just that short, and there's a little bit of play here also. A little bit of play is good. It's like playing a guitar. You learn that pick. You learn the chords. You learn the feel. The feel of the trigger is everything when you're trying to shoot what you're aiming at. I don't know how to stress that enough. And HK's really got it down pat. So there's also a safety here. This is variant 1. No one's going to do what I do, but this is what I do. I carry it with the hammer back, red is dead, and I carry it like that. Well, then people will say, well, why, Tom? Why didn't you buy a different variant that doesn't have any of this stuff here? Because it's not available anymore. It's hard to find. Plus, I wanted this limited edition, 200 made supposedly only in Germany, this color configuration that is going up in value, and it's a collector's item. So just remember, don't touch the trigger, obviously. Always carry your pistol like this. This is a good video for any pistols. So share this with your friends. Help the channel grow. After 1 decade of doing over 800 videos, please thumb up the video and share it with your friends. And make sure you get your notifications, because all that stuff is difficult to get to people these days. Yeah, I quickly disassembled it, which is 2 steps. And what I want to really point out, first of all, how light. I love all these polymer guns, how light they are. They're just light and strong. But this spring system helps reduce the recoil by 30%. And let's talk about the barrel. Okay, I'll take the barrel out. Now you can't see it, even though maybe we can zoom in. But you can look at this. First, look at this. Okay, you see here on the left, that's a polygonal barrel here on the left. On the right is an HK barrel. And we'll read it. The HK providing a better gas seal around the projectile, as polygonal barrel bores tend to have shallower, smoother edges with a slightly smaller bore area, which translates into more efficient seal of the combustion gases trapped behind the bullet. Which one would you rather clean, that one or that one? But I'm just saying, there's a lot of great barrels out there. I'm not saying this is the best barrel in the world, but I am telling you that it is really high quality. Now you notice the trigger guard here. See how big it is? That's huge if you're in the cold weather, which is, I'm in Palm Beach County, South Florida. We don't get cold weather. And the rest of the country, I guess besides some parts of California, they do get cold weather. And if you wear gloves, you want a big trigger guard. Things to think about. Look at the bottom of the trigger guard when you're shopping for a pistol. Did the company think of all these things? It's wide, it's stable, it's strong. It's got a rail on the front for you to put any light or laser that you want. The stippling on the grip, is it comfortable? Now I know you can't, like I said earlier, just walk into a gun shop and say, show me 25 different guns. Those days are over for now anyway. So you got to rely on videos, and I'm telling you the stippling is good on this. It's when you sweat, and that's important after shooting 100 rounds or so, and you're out there in 100-degree heat, and if it doesn't have good stippling, your gun's going to be not feeling too good. It's going to be slipping and sliding. Perfect grips. Now, the sights. Okay, these are HK sights, and I think they're awesome. All right, very safety check gun. These, let me show you something here. I'm going to shut this light. I'll zoom in on those sights, please. There you go. I still have a light behind there, but now, with HK, now these will glow for a whole day. See how bright they are? But what you can do with a flashlight, and if you don't have a quality flashlight, alongside your pistol and your carry system, you're making a mistake. I like PowerTech, that's what I carry. You blast them like that for a second, look at that. Now people are going to say, well, oh, I'm not going to pull a flashlight out and point it at my sights in an emergency. Well, you don't have to. But if you have the opportunity to, you can. And it really makes them extra bright. To me, these are some of the best night sights made in the world. Okay. Now, another special thing about HK is the recoil system, which I mentioned earlier. The recoil system, let me read here. I got some notes. And if I didn't take notes, it would not be fair to you. The recoil system is designed to reduce the recoil by 30% on a 45. And I promise you, when you shoot this 45, and I like double tap ammo, it's going to feel like a 9. I mean, a 9mm. It's very comfortable. They figured it out. So that's what you're paying for. Now, another little interesting thing, if you own any HK, and I've done a video, a very detailed video on all the lettering, not the serial number, but all the lettering that comes on the HK. For instance, what does CA stand for? No, not California. CA stands for the year it was made. And here's a chart. You can tell what year your HK was made. So C, the pistol we're looking at, the first letter is a 2. A is a 0, made in 2020. And this chart is available on HK's manuals and website, and you can tell what year, going back about 12 years, your HK was made. So this was made in 2020. And this one comes from Germany. So we have a nice package with the HK45. Don't tune out yet, because I want to tell you a few more things. Don't forget, you can get the 13 round mags made in Germany. You figure out how to get them. It comes with 2 10 round mags made in Germany. Now, HK has manufacturing plants throughout the world, including in the state of Georgia, the United States. This pistol, supposedly one of only 200 in this color configuration. Now you got to really please zoom in there, and I have a flashlight. Can you see that? It says made in Germany. Please zoom in as close as possible. Made in Germany. I think that adds value, because I don't think you're going to see too many more HKs made in Germany in the future. That's my opinion, and it's not HK's fault, and I can't get into that. I'll just leave it at that. So, get yourself an HK45 and shoot it, and tell me if it doesn't feel like a 9mm. I'm telling you, it's a really good deal. Thumb up the video. Tell your friends to subscribe. If you just tell one friend, we can double this audience. The channel needs as many people as possible to be viewing what I'm doing. And with all the challenging circumstances related to what we're looking at, I urge you to please tell one person to subscribe. Please, that'll double the size of the audience. Thumb up the video, that goes a long way. My name is Tom, and you got a hammer-fired gun here that you will be happy with for life. May God bless you all, and I thank you all for watching. Thank you. Bye-bye.